Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Snakes on the Plane. Today we're pulling another clutch. This clutch is actually a spider, pewter, possible calico. So that's spider, pastel, cinnamon, possible calico. And this was actually bred to my Belline Desert Ghost male. He's very pretty, so I'm really excited to see what we're going to get out of this clutch. I really would like to make, possibly in the future, some pewter Desert Ghost combos, maybe if we do get calico, like Pewter Desert Ghost Mojave combos, because I actually do have the same pairing. So this one is a spider pewter Mojave, so pastel cinnamon spider Mojave to the Desert Ghost as well. So I'll be getting some really fun hets in in a while here, and you can tell she's not happy. She's already hissing at me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move her real fast so I can better grab the eggs, take a couple pictures, and then we'll be right back with you guys. Before that though, I do just want to let you guys know that this actually was a joint project with Aquatic Creatures and Creations. Great people. If you guys want to check them out, I'll add a link in the description for you guys to go check out their Facebook. They actually have, I'm trying to remember, I don't think they have a website, that's why I kind of stuttered there, but yeah, they have a really nice Facebook. They make some really cool cages. They do custom cages. Almost all of my racks and cages come from them. My bioactive boa cage does. I mean, some really great stuff. So again, I'm just going to move her and we'll be right back with you guys to pull these eggs. Alright guys, so I'm just going to take her off of her eggs nice and carefully. Usually I just come right behind the head here and just really carefully unwrap them. Trying to keep them the same way that they were facing. Oh. There we go. Alright, then what I do is I just take the female and I just run my thumb down her belly just to make sure that she doesn't have any more eggs in her, and I can tell this female is empty. So I'm going to put her in another cage just for a moment while we move her eggs, just so it's not as stressful. And here we go. Alright, let's take a look here. This looks like a beautiful clutch. I am going to just separate these because when I do move them into an egg box, I do like to have them separate if possible. Usually this is a two-hand job though. But we do have one right here, two that are separate, and then this nice cluster of four. So that's a nice 6-egg clutch. I will be getting these guys into their egg box, which is just, I use vermiculite. This year, that's what I've been doing. It's been working really well for me. And when I put them in there, after this video, I'll put them in there all nice and pretty like and take pictures of them and candle them, take pictures of them, all that fun stuff. But I always want to make sure that the embryo is facing up, even though, you know, sometimes it's easier to tell. For instance, this was facing up on this one. However, you can tell that at one point this was on the ground. So that's why we really want to check and make sure that that these are actually, you know, facing the right way. So I'm going to try and get these guys apart here. Let's see what I can do here. And usually, as long as it hasn't been too long, it is not too hard at all to get these guys apart because they're still pretty tacky. For me though, it's just slow and steady wins the race. Watching to make sure that everything's separating okay. The nice thing about these is that if you do get them apart, there's going to be a little rough patch where you pull them apart, so then you can tell which way's up. And this egg on top, of course, would be the opposite. You can tell which way's down. So we got that egg off. Let's set it over back here. I'm just going to pull these guys apart, nice and easy. And there we go. Alright, that just makes it a lot easier for me when I'm putting them in the egg boxes to monitor them with them being apart. In the egg box as well, I told you guys this on the last one with that Xanthic clutch. These guys actually have, or what I've actually been doing is putting springtails in these clutches for these guys. And the reason, of course, that is because sometimes you get moldy eggs. But those springtails, they come in there and they'll feed on that mold. Most springtails that you get, though, that you buy from like Josh's Frogs, can't withstand high temperatures. I just happened to go outside, pick up some, I don't know, probably like some sticks and logs and stuff, put them in a bioactive cage, and then I got lucky and got the other kind, which is like a darker pink, darker gray color, and they can live in very warm environments. And they might not even technically be springtails, but that's just what I've understood from it, and they've been doing a fantastic job. So I've, quote, seeded those already with some teeny tiny egg shavings from the last clutch of my eggs that have already hatched, and also some paper towels that I left in there for them to run on top of and move, and it's worked wonderfully. So I'm going to get these guys in their egg boxes. These guys are due June 12th, which is one day before that Xanthic clutch. So chances are I probably will be cutting these June 11th along with that Xanthic clutch. Just one day early should be no problem, and that's day 60, by the way. So most people cut on day 55, so they'll definitely be okay. And we should be getting some really cool snakes out of here. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, why not subscribe? Otherwise, there's some really interesting, fun stuff in the description if you guys want to go check that out. As far as my my Facebook, Instagram, and website. And next time I make a video, I definitely will be drinking some caffeine beforehand, so I don't sound like a bumbling buffoon. But thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I'll check you out soon.